We got so much to talk about as the PlayStation State of Play showcase that happened last night. It was just insane. We got games for practically every single person who has a PlayStation, which is actually really great to see because we are seeing so many different type of games coming out now, and people can be like, oh well, I don't like, EA football, I'll have that. Or if they don't like an action game or GTA or something like that, they can go for something else, which is always great to see. So in this video, we are going to be looking at some of the games that I am extremely interested and excited for. There is some games that were shown though that we have covered on the channel before, so we're not going to discuss them in this video. So let's dive right on in. First and foremost, this game I wasn't expecting and it came out of nowhere, and it is about our beloved super assassin, John Wick. This reveal blew my mind, it really did. Mostly because the game is doing combat exactly how it should be, and it matches the movies. We also got some great news that the game is actually set before the movies itself. As from the actual Saber website, we have the following. Management is here to serve. Created in collaboration between Saber, Lionsgate and Stahelski, Chad, that is the main guy behind the movies, the new untitled John Wick video game will feature an original gameplay narrative set in a John Wick timeline years before his impossible task. That is absolutely insane. And to be honest with you, it sounds like we're going to be getting missions and everything else from Yusef. The guy in the very first one, the boss of the Russian mafia. We're probably going to be going around getting names off him and going all out John Wick style, taking out these hits. But what I want to know is, are we going to be able to see what the impossible task was? Or is the game actually going to end on, I have a job for you, and it's going to be the impossible task? That would be absolutely insane. But another thing that is absolutely amazing with this game, we got Keanu and the guys behind the actual movie helping with the game, creating it. Keanu Reeves is the one who did some of the motion capture, he's also voicing it, and obviously they've scanned his face to go into the game. And to me, that just shows that these guys, they care so much about this entire universe. They want to be part of every single thing. And to be honest with you, who can blame them? But there is one thing that I was a little bit skeptical about, and that is the game is being made by Saber Interactive. But they are doing a hotly anticipated game for myself this year, Hellraiser Revival. So the reason why I'm a little bit skeptical is because they let Evil Dead the game just go to waste. They had so much potential there for that game, it just kinda went tits up and they just left it. But I will say though, their game catalogue for the next couple of years is looking very, very strong. Next up was a game called Project Windless. When the trailer started, I wasn't exactly a fan. I thought it was just going to be another fantasy game going by the numbers. Boy was I wrong with this. That was until I saw a giant 7-foot-tall frickin' chicken warlord slashing his way through hundreds of enemies. I am immediately in on this. All of this. Hell, I'm even going to start reading the book series that this is based on. This game looks insane. And to be honest with you, I think a lot of people are going to be seeing this now and just going, oh my god. They're going to fall in love with this game. There's so much just rich mythology, literally just in the scenes that we saw. And again, it's based on a book which is called The Bird That Drinks Tears, which to be honest with you is a pretty insane name for a book, to be honest with you. But when you see that is a 7-foot-tall chicken warlord just going to town on all these other people, it looks incredible. So with this one, I am going to keep an eye very, very closely on it, because this is one game I am going to love. I just know it. I just see it. During the showcase, we also got a brand new look at the brand new Silent Hill installment, which is coming out later this year. Silent Hill Townsfall seems to be set on a British island, which to be honest with you, that is a perfect location for a game like this. It really is. We take control of a new character, Simon Ordell, who has been called back to the island of St. Amelia just to put things right. But obviously, as Simon arrives, he sees that the town is just rolled over in fog and everything is abandoned. Pure Silent Hill. But what I really love about this, same with Silent Hill F, it's leaving Maine. Don't get me wrong, the first couple installments of Silent Hill, I absolutely love them. I love Silent Hill 2, the remake, it's a great game. But seeing that now we're actually leaving that area, we've gone over to Japan for Silent Hill F, where we can now see different folklore, different horror lore coming in for those specific areas. That is actually a really great idea. And obviously bringing this brand new installment to a British island, so we're going to see even more folklore, some more horror elements. This is what this franchise needs. It's bringing something fresh to an installment of a game series, which is going to be huge no matter what. You know, Silent Hill F, when that first came out, was first announced, everyone was like, it doesn't look like Silent Hill. It doesn't need to look like Silent Hill. As long as you got the fog and you got a load of the similar type of creatures, you're gonna have a good game. I still haven't played Silent Hill F. I have seen a lot of people play it and it looks incredible. And to be honest with you, that folklore, that's what's needed to push this series forward. I think going forward, especially having that they want to bring a brand new Silent Hill out every single year, this is insane. Back in December, Silent Hill developer Motoi Okamoto, he actually spoke how he wants to go to different locations around the world as it allows them to deep dive into local horrors and folklore. That's just perfect to me. You give me a game with gothic vibes, angels, demons, ancient gods, and a whole lot of medieval combat, I'm yours. Crimson Moon looks to be just that as well. With this, I wasn't expecting much. I had no idea what the hell this game was. Came out, I saw it, and I literally just went like, what the hell did we looking at? And this just looks like it's going to be full of it, buckets full of it. And the combat gameplay we saw, it looks smooth, it looks vibrant as hell, and it just seems like we're going to have so much fun with this. And another thing I loved about this one, you have co-op. Co-op video games are some of the best things that you can do with your friends. Before, remember, it used to just be, sitting on your sofa at home, you got 4 controllers, we're having 4 people playing the game. But now it's just like, oh, yeah, online. No, if you want to play multiplayer or whatever, you just gotta do like battle royales and all this kind of stuff. But co-op games, if done right, can bring so much joy to so many people, and you're gonna get a lot more people playing them, you really are. So Crimson Moon, I will be checking this one out when it's actually available. Last, but certainly not least, out of the entire showcase, I was hoping we would see something to do with Metal Gear, mostly because Konami were like, we got a brand new hour thing they were doing like from midnight for the UK time, showing Silent Hill Townfall. But when they showed this, I was like, ooh, brand new Metal Gear, what are we getting? I did not think we were going to be getting Metal Gear Solid Master Collection 2. To me, Metal Gear Solid is the greatest game franchise ever done. GTA is a very close second. But Metal Gear is the game that showed me that a video game can be more than just Mario bumping up and down, riding Yoshi or whatever, or Street Fighter, that sort of stuff, which was technically, those are the ones that were around before Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation. Even though you had the old Metal Gear games, they weren't like this, And it showed that if you got a story, it can rival some of the biggest things out there. And Metal Gear Solid Guns of the Patriots, seeing that as being the main headline grabber for this showcase, my social media was just full of Guns of the Patriots, Guns of the Patriots, and I am all for it. We're finally going to get to see this game on a console that isn't PlayStation 3. That is the only place you've been able to play Metal Gear Solid 4. And now that we're able to play it on PC, Xbox, or PlayStation 5, it's going to be absolutely incredible. And along for the ride, we get Peace Walker, which is not a bad game, but it's not exactly, oh my god, this is amazing. You know, like the 4 main Metal Gear games. But we also have Metal Gear Solid Ghost Babel, which is a Game Boy Color game, which, if you've never played that, when you get the bundle, because you can buy them separately or you can buy them as a bundle, make sure you play Ghost Babel. You are going to be so shocked and surprised at how a game on the Game Boy Color, now remember, this is back in the day, how great this game is. It is going to knock your socks off. The story for this game is like, how is this in the Game Boy game and not in the main series itself? But we had one shock regarding Metal Gear Solid. At the very end, we saw a quick glimpse of Raiden as the Cyber Ninja from Metal Gear Rising. Are we going to get that in the bundle? There's so much going on with this game. I'm just like, right, okay, it's coming out in August. I will be buying it. I will be streaming it because I've done that with the other ones. And seeing how Metal Gear Solid is such a huge franchise, it really seems to be that we are going to be getting a brand new installment of this game being announced probably within the next year. Guarantee it. We are going to be seeing so much Metal Gear. People are going to be like, oh my god, why didn't we play this before? That's what's going to happen. But overall, the showcase was great. A lot of new games, a lot of new footage for games that are out soon as well, and we actually got some really, really good surprises. Now we just need some release dates for those, and I'll be a happy bunny. Did you watch the showcase? What games grabbed you like these have for me? Let us know down below, folks. Like and subscribe. As always, my name is Dan. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.